me know, let me know. Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? All right. Hey, y'all. Okay, we back. We back. For everybody that's on my Facebook, because I have it to where y'all can actually hear me on Facebook now. You're not going to be able to see any comments or anything. This is my podcast through Speaker Studio. If you ever want to start a podcast, please download the app. I want to give a big shout out to my girl Misha for talking me into this and inspiring me to do my own podcast. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get that effects going for Misha. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. So, I just did a podcast and I was just saying some things and everything. And, like I said on Facebook, y'all not going to be able to see the comments because I have this actually attached to my Twitter, my YouTube, iHeartRadio, and also Facebook. And I don't have it attached to Facebook to where if you're listening through Facebook, you will actually be able to write a comment. So if I will be answering questions that you guys actually won't be able to see. Y'all will be able to hear, but y'all won't be able to see the questions. Okay. So if y'all like, who is this heifer talking to? Why is she giving shout outs to this person? It's because I have an actual audience of about 7 right now, and they're talking to me because you can actually chat with me as I'm on my podcast. And I was talking about my birthday, and on my birthday, which is coming up, it is September the 14th. I want everybody, instead of saying happy birthday on my page, tell me who you donated to on my page. That's what I was talking about. And I'm also going to list some communities, some retirement homes, some animal shelters, and stuff like that that's in the Houston area and the surrounding areas that got affected that need some help. And instead of you know how people say, we gonna donate, everybody give me the money, then I give it to them. I'm gonna just list. I'm gonna start listing things. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do it even before my birthday starting this weekend. I'm gonna just find shelters and start posting them on my page of different places that you can donate to. And I'm also gonna do donation. I've been donating, but I'm gonna do another donation on my birthday. And yeah, so instead of say happy birthday to me, post on my page or snap to me or YouTube me, my people on iHeart. Hey, y'all, love y'all. Tell me who you donated to in Houston and in the surrounding areas. But anyway, someone had asked me to speak about my love life. Y'all, my love life. And I am writing a book. It is one of my books that I am writing. When I say a sister got so many stories to tell, okay? I got stories after stories after stories. And I guess that's one thing about being single for so long is you get to date and meet these different characters, honey, and you have these stories. So let's do a story time. All right, if you don't know and you under a rock or you so in love in a relationship or whatever, there's an app that your man is on, women, called POF. It's called Plenty of Fish, and he's on there acting like he's single, okay? You can get on there too and act like you single and meet you a nice little friend. Anyway, so I had a profile. I actually still have a profile on Plenty of Fish. And you know what? I deleted my profile. But why is my profile still up? Like, I deleted my profile months ago. And one day I was bored. And I was like, what was my password on POF? Because the same password on POF was the same password that I used to get into something else, okay? So I was like, dang, what was it? And I was thinking. And you know how when you just go back and you read like like rewrite the words, or you just start saying the lyrics to the song, the other piece that you forgot will come to you. So I went to POF and I put in my username that I had, and the password just came to me like that, and my page just came right up. I'm like, really? So anyway, so my page is still up to this day. I go on there every once in a while just to see who on there chat, but that's about it. Nope. Speaking of my homeboy Reginald, I met a real good, cool friend named Reginald on POF. I love me some Reginald. Like, that is my homie. Nothing sexual, nothing. We just friends. But we started out talking like that, but child, Reginald was too much for me. But that is my homie. We've been friends now for like, I don't know, 6-7 years. I don't know. We've been friends for a long time. But anyway, let's get back to story time. So I met this guy on there, chocolate dark, just like I like it, just black and just dark, okay? Okay? You don't even have to scratch him too hard, just barely scratch him. And it looked like a chalk was marked on his body, okay? That's how black he was. And just handsome and everything. He was, what was he? Now, I'm not going to say his occupation. I ain't going to put him out there like that. But he was very handsome. He was tall. Well, hell, everybody taller than me. I know I'm a little person. Everybody's taller than me. But he was just handsome, okay? And we talked online for probably like a month and a half, I want to say, before I actually called him. He had gave me his number. He gave me his number like probably a week or so after we were going back and forth online, but I just never called him. And then after like a good month and a half, I felt comfortable enough to call him blocked. Yeah, I blocked my number. And then a couple of weeks after that, I felt comfortable enough to unblock my number. Child, yes, I am that person that still call you with the number block, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm not stupid, all right? And so anyway, we talked for probably like a good couple of months, just over the phone, video chat, just all kind of stuff, right? And we just finally decided to meet up. And, well, actually, not we finally decided. That's another story. I'll tell you about that one too. Well, since it came to me. That's funny as hell. But anyway, and so he decided to finally ask me out on a date. And I agreed. And we went to this restaurant that's not so far away from the apartments that I used to live at and everything. And when I got there, he was already there, sitting down at the table. So I was like, okay, he's an early person, okay, because I got there on time, okay? Not CBT, not CPT, but WPT, okay? WPT. I was there on time, and he was already there. So I was like, okay, cool, he's here too, and, whatever. So we're eating, we're having a good conversation, we're vibing, dinner is, just going great. Everything is like awesome and everything. We already planned for our next, meet up, and we were going to go to this jazz club because I love music, especially live music. I love live music. So we had planned to do all of that, right? And so dinner was over with, and he paid and everything and stuff like that. And we sat and talked for probably like another 30 minutes or whatever, just vibing, And so it's time to leave. And I get up, I stand up. He's still sitting down. So I'm like, okay, so I'm still standing up. He's still sitting down. And I mean, it was kind of awkward because he wasn't saying nothing to me. And I'm looking at him like, okay, are you going to get up? It's time to go, bro. Like in probably another 30 minutes, the place going to close. Like, what, you want to sit down and continue the conversation? So then I sit back down like, okay, well, maybe he just want to talk until, the place, close or whatever. Because he showed down ain't coming to my place. I'm sure that ain't going to his. And so I sit back down and he's like, nah, give me a minute, give me a minute. All right, now let me pause for the cause, okay? When I met him online, he told me he walked with a limp because back when he was in high school, he used to run with the wrong crowd and got shot in his knee. So he walked with a limp. I asked him how bad was his limp. He said not that bad. Now somebody extremely close to me, she walks with a limp. I don't have an issue with anybody walking with a limp, okay? Because someone extremely close to me walked with a limp because of a surgery that she had. So it wasn't a big deal to me. He was like, a lot of women, you know, they get turned off when I tell them I walk with a limp. I'm like, no, you okay, you cool. And so he finally gets up and, well, he's finally like moving because we're sitting in the booth and he finally like moving, like he's about to get up. So, you know, I go ahead and get up. And before he gets up, you know, he kind of he gestures, you know, his arm for me to go in front. So I go in front. So I'm walking, you know, I'm giving him, you know, that sway, you know, you know, I'm giving it to him, right? He's like, yes, honey, I like the way you walking, you know, and all that type of stuff, you know, we vibing, you know, teasing him a little bit. So, once you turn the corner to this restaurant and you go to the front door, there's like a mirror. When I say he was like dipping, that was no limp. He was dipping. Like, imagine someone thigh is halfway cut off, and as they walk with their full leg, and then they go down to their half thigh and come back up. Like, that's how he was walking. And it tripped me the hell out because when I first saw him dip like that, I turned around and like was helping him back up, and he was like, no, I'm okay. Because hell, I thought he had fell and shit. But no, he was like, no, that's my lip. And I'm like, okay. You know, damn, why didn't you tell me it's that bad? I said, that ain't no damn dip, honey. That's a dip. But, you know, it's cool. You know, whatever, it's cool. And so he drove I believe it was a Lincoln Navigator. And I got in my car. And my car was, I drove the Nissan Altima at that time, and he had a Lincoln Navigator, so he had a SUV. So he walked me to my car and, you know, opened my door, and I got in my car, and he was like, before you go, let's just chill right here in the parking lot and just talk. I was like, okay, cool. And so he goes around to his car and he gets in, and at this time, the way that we're facing, y'all, okay, both of our cars is facing out. So he pulled out. When he pulled out, you know, I'm looking at his car. It's nice. I noticed it's a car seat in the back. And so he pulls back in. So the driver's side, so he'll be, you know, the driver's side be facing my side. And we were like in the back part of the restaurant. So we wasn't like blocking any traffic. And it was like on a Friday night. At this time it was closed and everybody was going to the club. So he was kind of out in the parking lot, like, area, like the driving area. But I noticed there was another car seat. Mind you, pause for the cause, he never told me he had any children. So I'm like, you got two car seats, you know, like, what's up with that? You know, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, that's one of my secrets. I'm like, one of your secrets? He's like, yeah, I got two kids, that's one of my secrets. I didn't want that to turn you off. You know what, Hector, shut up. Y'all, Hector on here acting a fool. And so he was like, I didn't want that to turn you off. I'm like, you know, I'm not even going to look at y'all comments because y'all going to be having me laughing. And so he was like, I didn't want that to turn you off. I'm like, no, like, first you lied about having a dip. Now you lied about having two children. He already red flag. He already straight up in friend zone, right? And so we just, at this point, we just talking. And I'm just going along with him just to see how far he really gonna go and whatever, what other secret he gonna come out the damn box with, okay? Because it's entertaining at this point. Child, his phone rings, okay? And he had his phone hooked up to his car. His phone rang and it stopped ringing. And so we continued the conversation for like a good couple of minutes. And we was talking about sports at this time. And he was like, yeah, we're going to have to go to a Dallas Cowboy game because I am a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. But I've never been to a game before. I've had opportunities, but I just always passed it up because I love just sitting back in my house or whatever. And also, you don't get to see all the behind stuff like you do when you're at home. So, but anyway, he was like, I'm about to take you to a game. We can have fun. I'm like, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden this lady is like, who in the fuck is that? And where in the fuck are you? I'm going to F you up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking around like, is this Cheetahs? Baby, the voice was coming from his car, okay? So I guess when the phone rang, I guess he thought he had hit all for decline or whatever. He actually hit on. So the lady heard part of our conversation. Child, he was married. So not only did he lie about having a dip, not only did he lie about having not one but two, but you also lied about being married as well. Like, come on now. Just be honest. Just be straight up honest. And so that was the last time I saw him. And then he had the nerve to text me and was like, what, you don't like me now because of my disability? No, fool, I don't like you now because you're married. You lied about being married. You got 2 children and you got a dip, okay? Okay? Like, damn, you could have been just upfront with every damn thing. Oh, but child, he tried to use that, his disability as like a sob story for me and for the reason why I didn't call him and stuff no more. Child, anyway. So my next story, y'all get 2 stories. You know what? I'm not looking at my chats because y'all tripping on here. I'm not answering no questions tonight. Y'all tripping on here. So anyway, I met another guy on POF, y'all. Everything was cool. I talked to this dude probably like 5 or 6 months, okay, on the phone. We just talked on the phone. And so we finally meet up at Applebee's because Applebee's is not that far away from me in Addison. And plus, I used to like going to the Applebee's because there used to be this bartender there named, what was his name? Andre. And he was real cool. And he knew exactly how to make my drinks because I'm very picky when it comes to my drinks. And he knew how to hook a sister up. So we agreed to meet there. And as you know, when you go to Applebee's, there's like a little lobby, whatever, at the front where you can sit and, wait for your table, whatever. So I'm waiting for him to get there because I get there first. And he calls me. He tells me he's pulling up and that he's circling around looking for a parking space. Now, hold up, red flag. I'm kind of like, okay, what Applebee's you at? Because there's like 3 parking spots right here at the very front, and he's like, I done drove all around and I'm trying to find a parking spot. And so I'm like, is that you? He had an Altima as well. Is that you in the Altima? He was like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, why are you passing up these parking spots in the front? He's like, I really don't want to park right here. I'm trying to find like a parking spot. I'm trying to find like one on the side or something. I'm like, huh? I'm like, boy, just park there. So after about 115 years, he finally went ahead and parked in the front. And I finally found out why. See, he was going to try to do an okie doke. He was going to try to like park on the side and come in like on one of those side doors and something. Because I've done that before. Come in on the side door, and met up with my friends, whatever, and everything. Y'all, he opened that door. And don't get me wrong. But it was like looking at a 5-year-old. After he done told me he was like 6 something. He done sent me pictures. and everything. And the pictures that I saw, this man was about as taller than the average door, okay? I'm like, who was that on your pictures? He was like, that was my brother. I'm like, why are you lying about being a little person? Hell, when I'm a little person my damn self. Like, why are you lying? Why are you lying? Like, don't play. So I say, you know what? Since you're looking for a parking spot and you want to lie and you want to look for a parking spot on the side door, watch what I'm about to do. I got up. I walked in my heels and strutted and walked out the side door and got in my car and I left. I'm so dang tired of POF. So if y'all got any funny stories, please do share. I can't believe I just embarrassed myself like that. And those are just 2 stories. Just 2. But I am very happy now with my life. I did take 1 year, y'all. I heard of, what's it, Oprah? I think it was Oprah. Oprah was talking about another celebrity. I forgot who this other celebrity was. But she basically said that this celebrity took a year off and was just celibate and didn't date, didn't do anything, and was just to herself, dated herself basically for a full year. And I did that. And when I say that gave me so much peace and so much clarity, it really did, and gave me so much growth. It really have, and it really have changed my insight, and the way I look at love and everything. And I'm still growing. There's a lot of things that I'm still working on when it comes to being in a relationship and everything. And I haven't gave up on love. And my love haven't gave up on me. Hint, hint. Hey, boo. Nah, just playing. Just playing. Nah, I'm for real. But, yeah, so any of y'all out there that's like really going through it and feel like you about to lose your mind when it comes to love and all that type of stuff, give yourself a time period. It don't have to be a year. It could just be a couple of months. It could be a couple of weeks. Start off with a couple of weeks. And go celibate, okay? Go celibate from sex, not just from sex, but just let your heart, allow time to heal your heart, you know? Allow time to heal your spirit. And then after it's healed, evaluate, process, learn, change. Change some things that you could change. The mistakes that you realize that you made in some of your relationships. Help yourself change, you know? Teach yourself how to change. Enjoy yourself. Learn who you are. We get so wrapped up sometimes that we forget who we are. And that's a saying that's been going around forever and a day. Okay? But we do. We get so wrapped up in things that we forget who we are. And it doesn't have to necessarily be our relationships. It could be our jobs. It could be our family, our friends. It could be projects. We get so wrapped up in stuff that we forget who we are. So just spend some time, just you know. I had to learn how it felt to just date me. In the first month or so, it was kind of awkward because it was like I wanted to go to the movies and out to eat and stuff. I'm like, okay, I gotta call somebody. I gotta call Kate. Can't call him because hell, he want to date me. Okay, I go out with my other homeboy and I'm like, Jocelyn, you said you were gonna go solo. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go solo. And then boom, I wound up calling like a homegirl, one of my homeboys, whatever. It was kind of tough for me, but then I finally did it. And when I say it was like a burden off of my back, it really was. Like to go to the movies by myself now and go to a restaurant and the waiter be like, oh, we're waiting for somebody else. Oh no, just me, sit me please. I would do it in a hot minute, and it's so relaxing and it's so like peaceful to me. So definitely take some time out and get to know yourself and allow your mind, your body, and your soul and your heart to just heal and to just breathe for a moment and to just take good life in, the goodness of you, the badness of you, the sad part of you, all the tears. Let it cry. Let it cry. Let your cry turn into a pool that you just swim and float in and enjoy. Okay? Wasn't that some deep poetry I just threw y'all? Yes, yes, yes. I just did that. I just did that. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here because it's 1:26 a.m. where I'm at. Somewhere it's 12 o'clock p.m. Do you believe that? It really is. Anyway, love, peace, and soul. And like I always say, hair grease. Bye.